Alright guys, we are live. Okay, we're live. Okay, let's go. So guys, today we will talk about how to make $1 million trading Forex in a relatively short period of time. So today I'd like to share you my 10 years of experience in trading Forex, being a mentor to many, having a multiple brands in education connected to Forex trading, being a Forex trader personally myself, and having a great results in terms of scalping and also swing trading. So today we'll take a look how to actually make $1 million trading Forex. Alright guys, so the first step we will cover is actually Forex Formula. So how to really mathematically create such an amount of money, so $1 million by trading Forex. Okay, the second step will be actually how to actually make 1 million. Okay, so a little bit forward, we'll do steps inward into the how to really design it. And the third step is really how to create your strategy, how to design your strategy for the success, okay? And let's get right into it. So the step one, Forex Formula. So how to make 1 million by trading Forex. And there are three things, guys, we have to pay attention. And the first thing is that you have to consider in what period of time you want to create 1 million. Okay, this is the first step. The second step is actually how much capital do you have? So how much money, how much cash can you invest into your Forex trading account? Okay, and the third step is actually what's your risk profile? So how much are you willing to risk? What's your risk appetite? How much can you handle the stress, the drawdowns and things like that? Okay, so these three options together, these three elements will provide us with the right option. We have four options right here, the first, second, third, and fourth. And the first option is actually that you deposit $1,000, okay? You make 6% profit a month on average, okay? We're talking on average. It could be 8, it could be 4, 1%, but 6% on average. In a duration of 10 years, okay, that will lead you to 1 million. So this is the option one. The second option is that you start with $10,000, you make 2% a profit a month on average. It takes you 20 years to make 1 million, okay? The third option, deposit of $200, you make on average 4.7% profit a month. It takes you 10 years, but you monthly deposit additional deposits of 200 euros, and that results in, once again, $1 million, okay? And the fourth option is that you deposit $200, okay? You make 2% of profit a month on average. It takes you 20 years, and you also monthly deposit $200 and you make 1 million, okay? So you have to decide, guys, right now, which is your preference. Okay, so do you want to make 1 million in 10 years or in 20 years, okay? And that depends also on your risk profile. For example, if you're a very conservative trader and, for example, that you have lots of money, like you could start with 10,000 right away, okay, you might choose option 2. Okay, the second option, you start with 10,000, okay, your risk profile is not so huge, so 2% a month is conservative, okay, you take, 20 years, no additional deposits, that's it. Okay, for example, if you are also low on risk profile, okay, you can't handle stress so much, okay, and you have low budget, you start with $200 a month, starting with $2,000, $200, you make 2% a month, which is conservative way of trading, okay? You say, okay, 20 years, good, but I will invest 200 euros every single month to get to that 1 million, okay? So this is maybe, then the fourth option is for you, okay? For example, if you're more, I would say, aggressive, okay, you have money on the side, you want to be bold, you want to make 1 million in 10 years, okay, then you start, for example, you have 1,000 aside, you say, okay, I want to make it in 10 years, let's do it aggressively, I'll do 6% a month on average to get 1 million in 10 years, okay? So that means you will double your account every year, okay? So it depends what's your capital, what's your risk appetite and tolerance, okay, and in what time you would like to make that profit. Okay, so this is the step one. You will have to choose, and you can make your own. Okay, for that I used a calculator. It's a free online calculator where you can calculate how much percentage you need to make, how much you have to deposit monthly to get to specific amount of cash, and I will put a link down below. It's a free calculator, so you can take a look. Let's move on. Step two. So how to actually make $1 million by trading Forex. And here's the big question, guys: how to get to this 2 or 6% we were talking about. Okay, and the first step is really to have a really solid, strong broker. Okay, which has been in a market for a longer period of time. Okay, is really credible. It is regulated. It is based in the UK, in Australia, in any kind of reputable, strong, foundational countries. Okay, and I really personally, I had lots of bad experiences with forex traders, forex trading brokers, but I really found out one of the best brokers so far, and I'm sticking with that. And these are the AxiTrader, the ANDA. And if you'd like to join to this broker which I use and I found them really credible, there's a link below down. You can join them. It's affiliate link, guys. So I'll get some commission if you join under me and deposit, and I would be very grateful. So this keeps actually this channel running because it's really a side main of hustle. Okay, so actually, how to get now to this 2 to 6%. So as we said, a reputable, strong, foundational broker. But then in terms of strategy, in terms of trades, let's do the math. Okay, so this video is all about the math, right? So how you can actually systematically, so that you can see a vision how to get to this 1 million. Okay, and let's assume that most of our clients and everybody who's watching this video is actually mostly trading on a swing trading side, so daily, 4 hourly, 1 hourly. Maybe some of us are also day trading, okay, like on a 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute. Okay, it depends. Okay, but let's assume that you make 10 trades a month. Okay, and that you risk 1% per trade. Okay, you win per trade 3%, and your win ratio is 40%. So you win out of 10 trades, you win only 4 and you lose 6. Okay, that means very high risk reward ratio, 1 to 3, which I really prefer, guys. I beg you guys, go with high risk reward ratio management. Okay, go with high risk reward ratio management, at least 1 to 2, at least 1 to 2. Okay, preferably 1 to 3. Okay, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 is somehow discouraging because win ratio drops even further, but 1 to 3 is nailing, like it's really the best, I would say, amount of return you get in a long term. Okay, also 1 to 2.5 is really also the middle path. Okay, if 1 to 3 is too huge for you, go with 1 to 2.5. Okay, that means if you risk 1%, you make 2.5% profit. Okay, but if you go with 1 to 3% win ratio, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio with 40% win ratio, you make 6% a month. Okay, that also means, guys, you have to understand this is a worst case scenario. It's 40% win ratio. Okay, if you are 50%, if your win rate is 50% with 1 to 3 risk reward, which is very likely to happen, it's happening. Okay, you can make like 7, 8, 9% per month with this risk profile. Okay, but you have to understand, if you lose 6 trades in a row, which you will because it's 40% win ratio, right? You might and you will always, like, there will be a sequence of losing trades where you will lose 6, 7, 8 trades in a row. Okay, you have to understand that this is 6, 7, 8% drawdown in a row. So if you can bear that, if you can handle that, okay, that's great. That's great. If you can't, okay, that means you might try a little bit safer risk profile. That means For example, if you do 10 trades in a row, okay, you risk 0.33% per trade. Okay, that means you make 1% profit per winning trade. Again, 40% win ratio, which is very like realistic way of trading with this kind of a risk reward ratio. That means you make 2% on average per month. So this means if you, for example, lose 10 trades in a row with this conservative way of trading, okay, making 2% a month, okay, that means you lose maximum 3.33% drawdown if you lose 10 trades in a row. This is very much likely. I personally prefer, to be honest with you guys, okay, I prefer option 2 for myself, okay, and this kind of approach, okay, 10 trades a month, 0.33% per trade, 1% profit per trade, 40% win ratio, 2% a month, that's it. Okay, no additional deposits because the initial deposits from my other, I would say, revenues, streams of income is in being invested into stock market, into the cryptocurrency, okay? And that's it. So this is the step 2. You have to choose what's your risk profile, okay? I must warn you that making 6% a month is good. It also is good in a I would say, in a math, okay? But you get to a period when you lose quite a few trades in a row, okay? And if you lose like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 trades in a row, okay, it could be discouraging. But if you are handling that risk properly with a lower risk profile, for example, that if you lose max 5%, even if you lose like 15 trades in a row, it's much easier, okay? I just want to present you that, okay? The step 3 is designing your strategy for success, how to really make 1 million, okay? So the crucial aspect, okay, how to actually trade and place trades and where to find these trades, okay? There are also links down below. I have a proven methods how to actually make these kind of actual successful trades and trading in the long run. But what we're talking today is really like a math. It's like a formula how you really can see a bigger picture to execute your existing or the new strategy which you might be acquiring into your day-to-day life, okay? So we're talking about risk management and trade management, and we were talking about risk management and trade management in a previous slide to a certain extent, but what I really want to pinpoint here is that the clarity that you get really clear about time frames, okay? That means you really define your trading style. That means you have to decide, okay, how much time do I have per day? All right. And for example, if you're working from 9 to 5, okay, or you have a really like intense business, okay, that means you might have only half an hour per day to just check your charts, okay? That means trading weekly time frame, trading daily 4-hourly time frame is really an option for you. Or you can scalp based on a daily time frame, which there's actually, I've also created a course how to scalp based on a daily time frame, very unique way. Anyway, links down below. But you have to find you have to figure out how much time do you really have, not how much time you would like to invest, but how much time do you really get right now, okay? And for example, if you have lots of time, okay, you have a really like liquid business, it's lots of passive streams of income and things like that, you have like 6, 7, 8 hours per day, okay, then you might go into day trading, into scalping also, okay? And we also covered that, how to scalp on 1 minute and 5 minute time frame. There's a complete course below. It's a short course, a very powerful, how to really scalp in the reversal market. Anyway, then you have to have a simple strategy which you can execute day in and day out. I see so many traders, and I've been doing that mistake myself. I admit it from bottom of my heart, okay? Seeing traders, including myself, complicating our strategies so much, so often, adding so much indicators, so much rules, so much analysis, so much back testing, so much after testing, so much, and things like that, which were completely, I would say, complicating my life and the life of other traders, which I've started with trading back in 2013, okay? So the simplification of strategy is one of the biggest, I would say, gifts you can give to yourself, okay? And this is really my specialization in terms of actual trading, that I really simplified my trading strategy over and over and over and over again. Every year, simplified, so that it can really I can explain it just in 30 minutes, my whole strategy, and you would know how to trade it, okay? So that's it. Then the third aspect of designing your strategy for success to get to that million is really to have a high risk to reward ratio, okay? That means at least 1 to 2 minimum or more. Ideally 1 to 2.5 or 1 to 3, depends on you, okay? You'll see. You also have to see what's your profile, I would say, courage or discouragement risk profile, okay? To see what fits best to you, okay? And don't feel afraid to start with 1 to 2, and then if you see, okay, like 7 trades out of 10 trades which were winners would actually make to 1 to 3, okay, then I might go to 1 to 3. Experiment, right? Okay, the fourth step is really, really crucial, guys. This is one of the most important aspects, this is why traders are actually not making progress, and they're actually averaging, losing, break even, things like that. And it's actually risk management based on fixed percentage loss. That means even if you enter on a 4-hourly or on a daily time frame, that means you adjust your lot sizes to the specific percentage. For example, if you have for example $1,000 account, okay, and you place a trade and you choose a higher, I would say, more aggressive risk per trade, okay, if we go back, that means you risk 1% per trade, okay, and out of $1,000, this is, you know what, it's 10 euros, right? It's 10 euros or dollars, okay? So that means if your pip stop loss is, for example, 50 pips stop loss, okay, that means you have to adjust your lot size that your stop loss is equal to $10. If your stop loss is, I would say, like 200 pips, you have to equal your stop loss to 1%. You have to equal the lot size. You have to manage the lot sizes that it equals 1% always, or 0.32%, or 0.5%. It doesn't matter. But every trade has to be the same risk amount. Okay? Why? Because it makes your trading predictable. Okay? If for example, if you trade with fixed lot size, right? And if you are one trade has a stop loss of 200 pips, one trade has a 70 pip stop loss, it's different risk, right? And if the 200 pip stop loss will hit your stop loss, and the 70 pip take profit will make a profit, you're on a break even. So you have to make the risk stable and fixed. This will make your trading much more predictable. This is how you'll make 1 million. Otherwise, okay, because every pip value for every pair is different, so you have to make your trading very stable and predictable, okay? And the last but not least is the specific set of entry rules. So once again, make it easy, trade one setup only, and every strategy I trade is having a specific setup. The 3 combo specific setup, the daily scalper is just one specific setup, the pro scalper specific setup. So all these strategies, all these courses have just one specific setup, and you can do that for you as well, okay? So enough of that. Guys, once again, I'd like to thank you for your attention. I am really happy to see you thriving to go to that $1 million by trading Forex. Once again, study this video in depth, okay? Check other videos on this YouTube channel, because we are posting lots of great content, really how to make you successful in not in just trading, but actually in the whole life. So guys, if you like this kind of video, subscribe down below, share this video with your friends, help others make also lots of money, and you will be blessed with abundant life, with lots of success and prosperity. So that's it. Wishing you all the best, and see you in the next video. Take care and bye.